A story of love and respect, the secret marriage. In Calabar, Cross Rivers State, there lived a man named Chief Okon. He was a successful businessman who owned several properties and drove expensive cars. Chief Okon had money, he had a big house, and he had everything a man could want. But there was one thing that made his life difficult. He was very dark, short and fat, and some people said he was not handsome. Chief Okon married a woman named Grace. Grace was a beautiful woman who loved money and beautiful things. When Chief Okon wanted to marry her, he paid her bride price in full. He did everything properly according to tradition. But Grace had one condition before she agreed to marry him. "We will have a secret court wedding," Grace told him. "My friends must never know that you are my husband. I have told them that I married a tall, handsome man who lives in Canada. If they see you, they will laugh at me." Chief Okon loved Grace very much, so he agreed to her condition. They got married in court, but nobody knew about it. In their house in Calabar, Grace removed all their wedding pictures. Instead, she put up a picture of a handsome man she found somewhere. She told everyone that the man in the picture was her husband who lived abroad. Every day, Grace treated Chief Okon badly. She was ashamed of him because of how he looked. When her friends wanted to visit, she would lock Chief Okon in one of the rooms upstairs. She told him to stay quiet until her friends left. "Why are you treating me like this?" Chief Okon would ask her. "I am your husband. I married you with my own money. I paid your bride price. Why do you hide me like I am a criminal?" "Because you are short and ugly," Grace would answer him rudely. "I told my friends that my husband is very handsome and tall. If they see you, what will I tell them? They will laugh at me, so you have to hide. That was our agreement when we got married." "But I am still your husband," Chief Okon would say sadly. "You are my husband, but I am just managing you," Grace would reply. "You are not educated. You cannot speak good English. You are too short. I cannot show you to my friends." Chief Okon felt very sad, but he loved Grace, so he continued to accept the way she treated him. One day, Grace's friends came to visit her. Their names were Blessing and Kioma. Chief Okon heard them talking and laughing in the sitting room. He was hiding upstairs as usual. The three friends sat down and they started talking about Grace's husband. "Girl, you are so lucky," Blessing said, looking at the picture on the wall. "Look at your husband. He is so handsome and rich. Every woman wants a man like this." "Yes, you are very lucky," Kioma agreed. "Your man is every woman's dream," Grace smiled proudly. "You see, I always told you that I will marry a rich and handsome man. I told my mother that my husband must be wealthy and very good-looking. I cannot marry an ugly man. How will I look at his face every day? How will we make love if he is not handsome?" "So, Grace, how do you manage?" Blessing asked. "Your husband is in Canada and you are here in Nigeria. You have not seen him for 2 years." "Oh, I travel to see him," Grace lied smoothly. "By the end of this month, I will go to Canada to visit him. I travel all the time. I just don't talk about it too much." As they were talking, someone started knocking on the door upstairs. The sound was loud. "What is that noise?" Kioma asked. "Oh, that is my small cousin," Grace said quickly. "She is only 11 years old. I caught her making TikTok videos this morning, so I locked her in the room as punishment. Let me give you something to drink." Grace stood up to go to the kitchen. As she was walking, she saw an inhaler on the table. Her friends saw it too. "Grace, are you asthmatic?" Blessing asked. Grace looked confused for a moment. Then she said, "Oh no, that inhaler belongs to my friend. She is asthmatic. I wanted to give it to her today, but I forgot when you people came." After some time, Blessing and Kioma said they had to leave. Grace walked them to the door. "Thank you for coming," Grace said. "We will see you soon," Blessing replied. "And girl, you are very blessed. Your husband is wonderful." Grace smiled and waved goodbye to them, but as soon as they left, she ran upstairs quickly. Her heart was beating fast. Grace opened the door to the room where Chief Okon was locked. What she saw made her scream. Chief Okon was lying on the floor. He was shaking and struggling to breathe. His face was red, and he was trying to reach for something. "Jesus! Jesus!" Grace shouted. She ran to him and saw that he needed his inhaler. Chief Okon was asthmatic, and he was having a serious attack. Grace quickly gave him the inhaler. After using it, Chief Okon started to breathe a little better, but he was still very weak. "We need to go to the hospital now," Grace said. She was crying and shaking. She helped Chief Okon get up, and they rushed to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor attended to Chief Okon. After some time, the doctor came out to talk to Grace. "Madam, how could you be so careless?" the doctor said angrily. "Your husband was dying in that room, and you were busy laughing with your friends in the sitting room. I have told you before to always keep his inhaler close to him. This sickness can kill him if you are not careful." Grace was crying. "I am sorry, doctor. I did not know. Please save him. I don't want him to die." Just then, Chief Okon came out of the emergency room. He looked tired, but he was okay. "Doctor, please don't talk to my wife like that," Chief Okon said weakly. "She is my wife. If she makes a mistake, tell me privately. I will talk to her. Maybe she was just carried away with her friends." The doctor shook his head. "Chief, you are okay now, but please don't let this happen again. It can take your life." "Thank you, doctor," Chief Okon said. Grace hugged Chief Okon. "Baby, I am so sorry. I will never ignore you again. Please forgive me." "It's okay," Chief Okon said quietly. At home, things did not change much. Grace still treated Chief Okon badly. She still made him wear a mask when they wanted to be intimate. She said she could not look at his face. One night, Chief Okon wanted to be with his wife. He came to the bedroom and tried to touch Grace. "No, I don't want to do this today," Grace said, pushing him away. "But Grace, I am your husband," Chief Okon said. "We have not been together for 1 month now." "Go and wear your mask first," Grace ordered. "I cannot look at your ugly face." "For how long will I continue wearing a mask?" Chief Okon asked sadly. "I am your husband. You are my wife. Why must I cover my face?" "Because your face irritates me," Grace said cruelly. "If you want anything from me, go and wear the mask. And also, I am hungry. Go to the kitchen and make me noodles. I cannot do anything on an empty stomach." Chief Okon felt very sad, but he went to the kitchen to prepare food for his wife. He prepared the noodles and brought them to the bedroom. But when he came back, Grace said, "I have changed my mind. I don't want to do anything tonight. Leave me alone." Chief Okon stood there, holding the plate of noodles. He felt like crying. How did he end up with a woman like this? A few days later, Chief Okon's younger sister arrived from their village in Agoja, Cross Rivers State. Her name was Nkiru. She took a night bus from the village to Calabar because she had a bad dream about her brother. In the dream, she saw that Chief Okon was dead, and his wife was very happy. The dream troubled Nkiru so much that she had to come and check on her brother. When Nkiru arrived at the house in the morning, she saw Chief Okon coming out of the kitchen. He was carrying a tray of food. "Brother," Nkiru called out, surprised. "What are you doing? Why are you carrying food like a houseboy?" "Nkiru, you are here," Chief Okon said. He looked happy to see his sister, but also tired. "I am just taking breakfast to my wife." Nkiru looked at her brother carefully. Something was not right. "Brother, when did you leave the village to come here?" Chief Okon asked. "I left last night. I entered the night bus because I had a dream. That dream made me know that something is not right with you." Just then, Nkiru looked at the wall and saw a picture of a strange man. "Brother, who is this man on your wall?" she asked. Chief Okon looked uncomfortable. "That is, my wife uses it to beautify the parlor. She likes beautiful things." "What?" Nkiru could not believe what she was hearing. "Your wife put another man's picture in your house, and you allow it? Brother, what is happening here?" Before Chief Okon could answer, Grace came out of the bedroom. She was angry when she saw Nkiru. "What is this woman doing in my house?" Grace asked rudely. "This is my younger sister, Nkiru," Chief Okon said. "She came from the village to visit us." "I don't care who she is," Grace said. "I have told you before that I don't want your village people in my house. Tell her to leave now." Nkiru was shocked. "Did I hear you correctly? You are asking me to leave my own brother's house?" "This is my house, not your brother's house," Grace said. "Your brother is just living here because I allow him. So yes, I am asking you to leave." "Grace, please," Chief Okon begged. "She is my sister. She just arrived. Let her rest a bit." "I said she should leave," Grace shouted. Nkiru became very angry. She looked at Grace and said, "You wicked woman. Look at how you are treating my brother. He married you, he paid your bride price, he gave you everything, and this is how you treat him? You even put another man's picture in his house. Get out of my house before I call the police," Grace screamed. Nkiru went closer to the picture on the wall. She grabbed it and smashed it on the ground. The frame broke into many pieces. "There," Nkiru said, "no strange man will be on my brother's wall." Grace was furious. She rushed to attack Nkiru, and the two women started fighting. Chief Okon tried to separate them, but they kept fighting. "Stop it! Stop it!" Chief Okon shouted. Finally, he was able to separate them. Grace was crying and shouting. "That picture was very important to me," Grace cried. "You see what your sister did? If you don't send her away right now, I am leaving this marriage." "Grace, please calm down," Chief Okon begged. "No, I am leaving," Grace said. She went to the bedroom and started packing her things. Chief Okon followed her, begging her not to leave. "Please, Grace, don't go. If you go, I will die. Please, my wife." Grace stopped and looked at him. "I will stay on one condition. Your sister must leave this house right now, and you must replace that picture with immediate effect. If not, I am leaving." Chief Okon felt trapped. He loved his wife and he did not want her to leave. So he agreed. "Okay," he said quietly. "I will call someone to replace the picture. And my sister will leave." Grace smiled. She had won again. Nkiru could not believe what she was hearing. She looked at her brother with pity. This woman had completely controlled him. After Nkiru left the house that day, she did not go back to the village. She went to stay with a friend in Calabar. She was very worried about her brother. A few days later, she tried to come back to the house to check on Chief Okon. But when she reached the gate man stopped her. "Madam said you should not enter this compound again," the gateman said. "What?" Nkiru was shocked. "You are stopping me from entering my own brother's house." "I am sorry, Sister Nkiru," the gateman said, "but Madam said if I allow you to enter, she will sack me from this work, and you know I need this job. I have a family to feed." Nkiru understood. The gateman was just trying to protect his job, but this was too much. "Okay," Nkiru said, "I have an idea. Go inside the compound now. I will force myself in, and we will pretend to be fighting. Then you will hit me with something small. That way, Madam will not blame you." "No, Sister Nkiru," the gateman said. "I cannot hit you." "Just pretend," Nkiru said. "Trust me. This is the only way I can get inside to see my brother." The gateman was not sure, but Nkiru convinced him. He went inside, and after a few minutes, Nkiru forced her way through the gate. They started pretending to fight. The gateman picked up a small stick and gently tapped Nkiru on the head. But Nkiru fell down and started shouting. "You have killed me! This man has killed me!" Nkiru shouted loudly. Grace heard the noise and came outside. She saw Nkiru lying on the ground, holding her head. "What happened here?" Grace asked the gateman. "Madam, I tried to stop her from entering as you instructed," the gateman said, "but she forced herself in. We started fighting, and I hit her by mistake." Grace looked at Nkiru on the ground. She did not seem concerned at all. "Good," Grace said. "That is what she gets for trying to force herself into my house. Let her stay there." But Chief Okon heard the noise and came running outside. When he saw his sister on the ground, he panicked. "Nkiru!" "What happened?" he shouted. He knelt down beside her. Nkiru opened her eyes and whispered to him, "Brother, I am okay. I just pretended so I could see you. We need to talk." Chief Okon helped his sister up and took her inside the house. Grace was very angry, but she could not do anything since Nkiru was already inside. That evening, Chief Okon called a family meeting. Grace, Nkiru, and Chief Okon sat down in the sitting room. "I have called this meeting because we need to make peace in this house," Chief Okon said. "I am not happy seeing my wife and my sister fighting, and I don't like it. Marriage is about sacrifice and peace." "Sacrifice," Nkiru shouted. "Brother, you are the only one sacrificing in this marriage. This woman treats you like you are nothing. She hides you from her friends, she makes you cook and clean. She puts another man's picture on your wall, she gives you sex only once a month like it is a salary. And you talk about sacrifice. Mind your business, Grace shouted back. This is between me and my husband. It is my business because you are treating my brother badly, Nkiru said. You are a wicked woman. You married him because of his money, but you don't love him or respect him. Your brother is ugly and short, Grace said. I am doing him a favor by staying married to him. No other woman will want him. Chief Okon felt very hurt by these words, but he did not say anything. Nkiru stood up angrily. You are an evil woman. Let me tell you something. I had a dream where you killed my brother. In that dream, you were very happy when he died. I have come here to save my brother from you. Get out of my house, Grace screamed. This is not your house, Nkiru screamed back. My brother built this house with his own money. You are just living here because he married you. The two women started fighting again. Chief Okon tried to separate them, but it was difficult. Finally, Grace went to the bedroom and locked herself inside. She was crying loudly. Chief Okon turned to his sister. Nkiru, please, you are making things worse. Brother, don't you see what this woman is doing to you? Nkiru asked. She is destroying you. You deserve love and respect. You have money, you have a good heart, but this woman does not appreciate you. Please, let her go. I will find a good woman for you. I love her, Chief Okon said quietly. I cannot let her go. Nkiru shook her head sadly. Her brother was blinded by love. That night, after Nkiru left, Chief Okon went to the bedroom. He wanted to make peace with his wife. He also wanted to be intimate with her. It had been more than a month since they were together. Grace, I am sorry about what happened today, Chief Okon said. Please forgive me. Grace turns and Lynn on the bed. She did not even look at him. Grace, please talk to me, Chief Okon begged. I am wearing my mask. Can we please be together tonight? Grace sat up and looked at him with cold eyes. Listen to me carefully. I will never make love to you again until you send your sister back to the village. It is your choice. But Grace, she is my sister, Chief Okon said. Our parents died and asked me to take care of her. How can I send her away? I don't care, Grace said. If you want me, send her away. If you want to keep her here, then don't touch me. And let me warn you, if you try to force me, I will scream rape. Don't try me. Chief Okon felt like his heart was breaking. He left the bedroom and went to the guest room. He could not sleep that night. He kept thinking about his life and his marriage. Later that night, Nkiru heard some noise in the bathroom. She went to check and saw something that shocked her. Chief Okon was there, trying to satisfy himself alone. Brother, Nkiru called out, knocking on the door. Chief Okon came out, looking very ashamed. What is going on? Nkiru asked, though she already knew. Chief Okon told her everything. He told her how Grace only allowed him to be with her once a month. And now, because of Nkiru's visit, Grace had refused him completely. Nkiru was very angry. This is an abomination. A married man with a living wife should not be doing this. This is wrong. Come with me right now. We are going to sort this out. No, please, Chief Okon begged. I don't want trouble. But Nkiru did not listen. She dragged her brother and knocked loudly on the door. Grace opened the door angrily. What is it now? Nkiru pushed the door open and entered the room. Listen to me, you wicked woman. It is an abomination for a married man to be doing what my brother is doing when his wife is alive and in the same house. You must give my brother what is his right as a husband. Are you mad? Grace shouted. Who are you to tell me what to do in my bedroom? You are wicked, Nkiru shouted. My brother paid your bride price. He married you properly. You must respect him and perform your duties as a wife. Open your legs right now and let my brother do what he is supposed to do. Get out of my room, Grace screamed. Chief Okon pulled his sister out of the bedroom. He was very embarrassed. Nkiru, please stop, he begged. You are making things worse. But Nkiru was too angry to stop. She knew her brother was suffering, and she had to do something about it. The next morning, Grace gave Chief Okon an ultimatum. Your sister must leave this house today. If she is not gone by evening, I am leaving you. Chief Okon felt trapped. He loved his wife, but he also could not just throw his sister out. Nkiru was family. He called Nkiru and gave her some money. I am sorry, but you have to go back to the village, he said sadly. I will rent a house for you in the village and find a job for you. Please understand. Nkiru collected the money. It was 200,000 naira. She looked at it and shook her head. Brother, you give your wife millions, but you give me 200,000. This is not even enough for my transport back to the village and to start any business. I am sorry, Chief Okon said. That is all I have now. Nkiru was very disappointed, but she said goodbye to her brother. However, she did not go to the village. She had a plan. With the money her brother gave her, Nkiru went to a place where prostitutes stayed. She found 2 young women and paid them to come with her. I need you people to do a job for me, Nkiru told them. My brother's wife is wicked. She does not give him what a wife should give a husband. So I want you people to satisfy him. I will pay you well. The 2 prostitutes agreed. They followed Nkiru back to the house. When they got there, Nkiru told them to wait outside. She went inside first to check if Grace was home. When she confirmed that Grace had gone out, she called the gateman. Please allow us inside, Nkiru said. These women are here to help my brother. The gateman was confused, but he opened the gate. Nkiru led the 2 prostitutes to Chief Okon's room. Chief Okon was surprised to see them. Nkiru, what is this? He asked. Brother, these women are here to give you what your wife cannot give you. Nkiru said proudly. Look at them. They are young and fresh. They can give you American style, Chinese style, Indian style, any style you want. They will satisfy you. Chief Okon was shocked. Nkiru, you cannot be serious. These are prostitutes. Get them out of here right now. Brother, your wife is killing you slowly, Nkiru said. Let these women take care of you. One will work on top, one will work below. Before you know it, the work will be finished. The 2 prostitutes started moving closer to Chief Okon, trying to touch him. Chief Okon moved away from them. I said get them out, Chief Okon shouted. But before anything else could happen, they heard a car outside. It was Grace. She had come back home. Hide them. Hide them, Nkiru said in panic. But it was too late. Grace entered the house and saw the 2 prostitutes in the sitting room. What is going on here? Grace asked, looking at everyone. Nkiru decided to face her. These women are here for my brother. Since you cannot give him what he needs, I brought people who can give him. Grace's eyes became wide. She could not believe what she was hearing. You brought prostitutes to my house? Grace screamed. For my husband. Yes, Nkiru shouted back. You give him sex once a month, like it is salary. Now he will get what he needs. These women will give him morning, afternoon, and night. They will satisfy him properly. Grace was so angry that she started shaking. She looked at the prostitutes. Get out of my house now before I call the police. The 2 prostitutes did not wait. They ran out of the house as fast as they could. Grace then turned to Nkiru. You are a mad woman. How dare you bring prostitutes to my house? Mad woman? Nkiru said. You are the mad one. You are the one who treats my brother like a dog. You deny him food. You deny him sex. You deny him respect. Someone has to help him. The 2 women started fighting again. This time the fight was very serious. They were pulling each other's hair and tearing each other's clothes. Chief Okon tried to separate them, but they were too strong. Finally, some neighbors heard the noise and came to help separate them. After the neighbors left, Grace looked at Chief Okon with tears in her eyes. This is it, she said. I am leaving this marriage. I cannot stay here anymore. Your sister has crossed the line. How can you bring prostitutes to our matrimonial home? Grace, please, Chief Okon begged. I did not know about it. My sister did it without telling me. Please don't go. But Grace was already packing her things. No, she said firmly, I am done. This marriage is over. That same day, Grace called someone on the phone. She spoke in a low voice so that nobody would hear her. Hello, she said. The plan will happen tomorrow. Make sure you do a clean job. The next morning, Nkiru told Chief Okon that she wanted to go to the market to buy some things. Chief Okon was at work, so she told the gateman to tell him when he came back. Nkiru left the house and started walking towards the market. She did not know that Grace had arranged something terrible. As Nkiru was walking, a car suddenly stopped beside her. 4 men jumped out and grabbed her. Nkiru tried to scream, but they covered her mouth and pushed her inside the car. They drove away very fast. They took Nkiru to an abandoned building in a remote area outside Calabar. They tied her hands and legs and left her there. The place was dark and dirty. Later that evening, Chief Okon came back home and asked for his sister. She said she went to the market, the gateman told him, but that was many hours ago. She has not come back. Chief Okon started to worry. 5 hours had passed, and Nkiru was not back. He tried calling her phone, but it was switched off. "Grace, have you seen my sister?" Chief Okon asked his wife. "Oh, your sister," Grace said casually. She told the gateman that she was going to see her boyfriend. "You don't know that your sister has a boyfriend in Calabar? She sneaks out to see him all the time." "That is not possible," Chief Okon said. "My sister just came to Calabar. She does not know anybody here." "Well, that is what she told the gateman," Grace said. "Maybe she met someone. That girl is very cheap, you know. She sleeps around with different men." Chief Okon tried calling his sister again, but her phone was still off. He was very worried. Meanwhile, Nkiru was crying in the abandoned building. She was scared and hungry. She did not know what was happening or who had kidnapped her. 3 days passed, and Nkiru was still missing. Chief Okon reported to the police, but they had not found her yet. Chief Okon could not eat or sleep. He was very worried about his sister. Then, one evening, as Chief Okon sat on the chair watching television, something happened. A local TV station in Calabar was showing a program about kidnapping victims. And there, on the screen, was Nkiru. Chief Okon rushed close to the TV. There was his sister, looking dirty and tired. She was making a video message. "My name is Nkiru," she said in the video. "I come from Ogoja local government area in Cross Rivers State. I came to Calabar to visit my brother, but some people kidnapped me. I don't know where I am. Please, brother, if you see this video, come and save me. I don't even have your phone number in my head, so I could not call you. Please, the number is on the TV screen. Call them and save your sister. I want to go back to the village. Please come and get me." Chief Okon was crying. His sister had been kidnapped. He quickly wrote down the phone number on the screen. "Grace, Grace," he shouted, "come and see. My sister was kidnapped." Grace came out of the bedroom slowly. She looked at the TV screen and pretended to be shocked. "Oh my God," she said, but her voice was not sincere. Chief Okon was shaking. "You told me she went to see her boyfriend. But she was kidnapped. She has been kidnapped for 3 days, and I did not know." I did not know," Grace said. "I just told you what the gateman told me." Chief Okon quickly called the phone number on the TV screen. He spoke to the people at the TV station. They gave him information about where they thought Nkiru might be. "I have to go and save her," Chief Okon said. Grace tried to stop him. "Wait," she said. "You should not go alone. It might be dangerous. Let the police handle it." "I don't have time," Chief Okon said. "My sister is out there suffering. I have to go now." He rushed out of the house with the gateman. They drove to the area where the TV station said kidnapping victims were usually kept. Chief Okon and the gateman searched for hours. Finally, they found the abandoned building. They heard some sounds coming from inside. Chief Okon rushed inside and saw his sister. Nkiru was tied up, and she looked very weak. "Nkiru!" Chief Okon shouted. He quickly untied her. "Brother," Nkiru cried, "you came. You finally came." Chief Okon carried his sister to the car. The kidnappers had run away when they heard people coming. They took Nkiru to the hospital. The doctors checked her and said she was okay, just hungry and scared. After Nkiru got some treatment, Chief Okon took her home. When they arrived, Grace was standing by the door. "Oh, thank God you are safe," Grace said to Nkiru. But Nkiru looked at Grace with angry eyes. She knew that Grace was behind her kidnapping. "You did this," Nkiru said, pointing at Grace. "You arranged for those people to kidnap me." "What?" Grace said, pretending to be shocked. "How can you say such a thing?" "Why would I do that?" "Because you wanted me out of your way," Nkiru said. "You wanted me dead." Chief Okon looked confused. "Nkiru, what are you saying? Grace would not do such a thing." "Brother, open your eyes," Nkiru said. "This woman is evil. She wanted to kill me." Grace started crying. "How can you accuse me of such a terrible thing? I have been praying for you day and night. I was so worried about you." Chief Okon did not know what to believe, but Nkiru was sure Grace had tried to kill her. A few days later, Nkiru was still staying in the house. Grace was pretending to be nice to her. She would smile and ask if Nkiru needed anything. One afternoon, Grace came to Nkiru with a smile on her face. "Nkiru, I think we need to make peace," Grace said. "We have been fighting too much. It is not good for this family. Can we be friends?" Nkiru was suspicious, but she wanted to see what Grace was planning. "Okay," Nkiru said slowly. "Good," Grace said. "Let me bring us some drinks so we can celebrate our new friendship." Grace went to the kitchen and came back with 2 glasses of juice. She handed one glass to Nkiru. "Here, drink this," Grace said. "I made it specially for you." Nkiru looked at the glass. Something did not feel right. She looked at Grace and saw something in her eyes. "Why don't you drink first?" Nkiru said. "What?" Grace said. "Why should I drink first? I brought it for you." "If there is nothing wrong with the drink, then drink it," Nkiru said. "This is nonsense," Grace said. "I am not drinking anything. If you don't want it, then don't drink it." "No, no, no," Nkiru said, standing up. "You brought 2 glasses. One for me and one for you. So let us drink together. You drink from this one." Nkiru pushed the glass towards Grace. Grace's face changed. "I am not drinking anything. I am going inside." "Oh no, you are not going anywhere," Nkiru said, blocking her way. "You want to poison me, but it will not work. You will drink this drink right now to prove it is safe." Grace started backing away. "You are mad. I am not drinking anything." "Then I know there is poison in it," Nkiru said. "Brother, brother, come here." Chief Okon stood up. "What is going on?" "Your wife tried to poison me," Nkiru said. "She brought me this drink, but when I asked her to drink it first, she refused." "That is not true," Grace said quickly. "I just brought her juice because I wanted us to make peace." "She is lying." "If you are not lying, then drink it," Nkiru said, holding out the glass. Grace's hands were shaking. She looked at Chief Okon with tears in her eyes. "Do you believe her over me?" "Your own wife." "Just drink it and prove her wrong," Chief Okon said quietly. Grace knew she was trapped. I am not in the mood to drink anymore." "You see, brother," Nkiru said, "she cannot drink it because she knows there is poison in it." Chief Okon looked at his wife. He was beginning to see the truth. Grace was truly wicked. Weeks passed, and things were very tense in the house. Chief Okon was beginning to see Grace for who she truly was, but he still loved her and hoped she would change. One day, it was Grace's birthday. Chief Okon wanted to surprise her. He had bought her a brand new car. It was a beautiful red car. "Grace, happy birthday," Chief Okon said, leading her outside. "This is my gift to you." Grace saw the car and screamed with joy. "Oh my God! Baby, you bought me a car. I love it. I love you." She jumped up and hugged Chief Okon. For a moment, Chief Okon felt happy. Maybe his wife did love him after all. "Baby, you are the best husband in the world," Grace said, kissing him on the cheek. Chief Okon smiled. "I know you don't love me because of how I look. But I hope this gift shows you how much I love you." Grace's smile faded a little. "Baby, you know I love you. I just don't want my friends to see you because they will laugh at us. I am just protecting you. But I love you." Nkiru, who was watching from the window, shook her head. "Look at this foolish brother of mine," she said to herself. "This woman is using him, and he cannot see it." Later that evening, Grace told Chief Okon that she wanted to go out with her friends to celebrate her birthday. "Can I come with you?" Chief Okon asked. "No," Grace said quickly. "I mean, it is just my female friends." "You will be bored." "But it is your birthday," Chief Okon said. "I want to be there." "No, baby," Grace said firmly. "Stay home. I will be back soon." She took her new car and left. Chief Okon felt sad, but he let her go. Grace drove to a big restaurant in Calabar where her friends were waiting for her. The man in the picture, the one she had told everyone was her husband, was there too. His name was Tony, and Grace had paid him to pretend to be her husband. "Ladies and gentlemen," Grace said loudly to all the people at the party, "thank you for coming to celebrate my birthday. Let me introduce you to my wonderful husband, Tony. He flew all the way from Canada just to be here with me today." Everyone clapped. Tony stood up and waved. He was tall and handsome. My husband is the best, Grace continued. He is handsome, rich, and he loves me so much. I am so blessed. But as Grace was talking, Chief Okon and Nkiru were driving to the restaurant. The gateman had told them where Grace went. Brother, you need to see what your wife is doing, Nkiru had said. Come with me. They arrived at the restaurant and looked through the window. Chief Okon saw Grace standing with a strange man. They were cutting a birthday cake together. Who is that man? Chief Okon asked. That is the man in the picture, Nkiru said. The one your wife put on your wall. She is telling everyone that he is her husband. Chief Okon felt his heart break. He pushed open the door and walked inside. Everyone turned to look at him. Grace's face went white. What are you doing here? Grace asked, her voice shaking. I am your husband, Chief Okon said loudly. Why are you telling everyone that this man is your husband? I don't know this short man, Grace said quickly. Someone get him out of here. But Nkiru pulled out her phone. She had screenshots of Grace and Chief Okon's wedding pictures. Look, everyone, Nkiru shouted, showing the pictures to the crowd. This is their traditional wedding. This is the man she married. She is lying to all of you. The crowd gasped. They looked at the pictures and then at Grace. Tony, the fake husband, was angry. You said you would pay me more money, he shouted at Grace. You only paid me 100,000 naira to pretend to be your husband. Where is my balance? Everyone started talking at once. Grace's friends were shocked and disappointed. Grace, you lied to us, Blessing asked. Is this short man your real husband? Kioma asked in disbelief. Grace was crying. Get out. All of you, get out. But people were taking pictures and videos. By tomorrow, everyone in Calabar would know that Grace had lied about her husband. Chief Okon stood there, humiliated in front of everyone. He looked at Grace with sad eyes. This is what you think of me, he said quietly. You are so ashamed of me that you hired another man to pretend to be your husband. Yes, Grace shouted, tears running down her face. Yes, I am ashamed of you. Look at you. You are short and ugly. How can I show you to my friends? This is your fault for being so ugly. Then this marriage is over, Chief Okon said. He turned around and walked out of the restaurant. Nkiru followed her brother. Grace was left standing there, with everyone staring at her in disgust. After that terrible night, Grace moved out of Chief Okon's house. She went to stay with one of her friends. She said she would never go back to him. Chief Okon was heartbroken. He loved Grace so much, but she had humiliated him in front of everyone. Nkiru was happy that they were finally separated, but she was worried about her brother. He was very sad and was not eating properly. 2 months passed. Then one day, Chief Okon received a phone call from the hospital. Hello, is this Chief Okon? The voice said. Yes, this is him, Chief Okon replied. This is Dr. Bassi from the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital. Your wife Grace is here. She is very sick. She has been asking for you. Chief Okon was shocked. What is wrong with her? She has kidney failure, the doctor said. Both of her kidneys have stopped working. She needs a kidney transplant urgently. Chief Okon did not think twice. He rushed to the hospital immediately. Nkiru tried to stop him, but he would not listen. When Chief Okon and his sister Nkiru arrived at the hospital, he saw Grace lying on the hospital bed. She looked very weak and thin. She had lost a lot of weight. Grace, Chief Okon said softly. Grace opened her eyes. When she saw Chief Okon, she started crying. Chief, she whispered, you came? Of course I came, Chief Okon said. You are my wife. I am sorry, Grace cried. I am so sorry for everything I did to you. I treated you so badly. I did not appreciate you. I was wicked to you. Please forgive me. Chief Okon held her hand. I forgive you. The doctor came in. Chief Okon, your wife needs a kidney transplant. We need to test you to see if your kidney matches hers. If it matches, you can donate one of your kidneys to her. I will do it, Chief Okon said immediately. Test me right now. Brother, no, Nkiru shouted. She had just arrived at the hospital. You cannot give your kidney to this wicked woman. What if something goes wrong? What if you die? Then I die, Chief Okon said. She is my wife. I love her. I cannot let her die. The doctors took Chief Okon's blood for testing. After a few hours, the results came back. Chief Okon's kidney was a perfect match for Grace. We can do the surgery tomorrow, the doctor said. Nkiru was crying. Brother, Please don't do this. This woman does not deserve your kidney. She treated you like trash. Let her die." "I cannot let her die," Chief Okon said. "I love her." That night, Nkiru went home and prayed. She prayed to God to save her brother. The next morning, Chief Okon and Grace were preparing for the surgery. Chief Okon had already changed into a hospital gown. The nurses were about to take him to the operating room. But then something happened. The doctor came running out of the examination room with a big smile on his face. "Chief Okon, wait," the doctor shouted. Everyone stopped. "What is it?" Chief Okon asked. "We don't need to do the surgery anymore," the doctor said. "I just checked Grace again, and her kidneys are starting to work. It is a miracle. Her body is healing itself. We will keep her here for 1 more week to monitor her, but I think she will be fine." Chief Okon could not believe it. "Are you sure, doctor?" "Yes, I am sure," the doctor said, still smiling. "It is very rare, but it happens sometimes. Her body is healing." Chief Okon fell to his knees and thanked God. Nkiru was crying with joy. "God has saved you, brother," Nkiru said. "God has saved you from giving your kidney to that wicked woman." But Chief Okon was not thinking about that. He was just happy that Grace would live. After 1 week in the hospital, Grace was well enough to go home. The doctors were amazed at how quickly she recovered. Chief Okon took her back to his house. Grace was a changed woman. She had seen death coming for her, and it had changed her heart. She realized how badly she had treated Chief Okon, and she was truly sorry. "Chief," Grace said on their first night back home, "I want to apologize to you and to Nkiru. I have been a very wicked wife. I treated you badly because of how you look. But when I was sick, I realized that looks don't matter. What matters is the heart. And you have the kindest heart I have ever known. You almost gave me your kidney even after everything I did to you. You loved me when I did not deserve your love. I am so ashamed of myself." Chief Okon held her hand. "It is okay. I forgive you. I want to be a better wife," Grace said. "I want to respect you. I want to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Please give me another chance." "I give you another chance," Chief Okon said, smiling. Nkiru was watching them from the doorway. She was still not completely sure if Grace had truly changed, but she was willing to give her a chance. "Grace," Nkiru said, walking into the room, "if you are truly sorry, then prove it. Show my brother the respect he deserves. Treat him like the king that he is." "I will," Grace said. "I promise I will." Over the next few months, Grace kept her promise. She became a loving and respectful wife to Chief Okon. She removed the picture of the fake husband from the wall and replaced it with their real wedding pictures. She stopped hiding Chief Okon from her friends. In fact, she invited all her friends to their house and introduced them to her real husband. "This is my husband, Chief Okon," Grace said proudly. "He is the most wonderful man in the world. I am blessed to have him." Her friends were surprised, but they could see that Grace was sincere. They could see the love in her eyes when she looked at Chief Okon. Grace also apologized to Nkiru. "I am sorry for trying to poison you and for arranging your kidnapping. I was evil and wicked. Please forgive me." Nkiru looked at her for a long time. Then she said, "I forgive you. But if you ever hurt my brother again, I will not be so forgiving." "I will never hurt him again," Grace promised. Chief Okon was the happiest man in Calabar. His wife finally loved and respected him. His sister and his wife were now at peace. 1 year later, Grace gave birth to a boy and a girl. Chief Okon was overjoyed. He had always wanted children, and now God had blessed him with 2 beautiful babies. Nkiru came from the village to help take care of the babies. She had started a successful fashion design business in Ogoja with the money her brother gave her. She was doing very well. "Brother, you are blessed," Nkiru said, holding the baby boy. "God has given you a good wife and 2 beautiful children. I am so happy for you." "Thank you, my sister," Chief Okon said. "Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for trying to open my eyes when I was blind." Grace came out of the bedroom with the baby girl. She looked at her husband and his sister and smiled. "Thank you both," Grace said. "Nkiru, thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways. And Chief, thank you for loving me even when I did not deserve it." The 3 of them sat together, holding the babies. They were finally a happy family. Chief Okon looked at his wife, his sister, and his children. He remembered all the pain and suffering he had gone through. But now all that pain was worth it, because now he had everything he ever wanted: love, respect, and a family. Love should be paramount, Chief Okon said softly, not physical looks or money or status. Just love. Grace nodded. You taught me that, she said. You loved me when I was ugly on the inside. You showed me what true love is, and I will spend the rest of my life loving you the way you deserve to be loved. They all smiled. At that moment, everything was perfect. Moral of the story: do not judge people by their physical appearance. True beauty comes from the heart. Love, respect, and kindness are more important than looks or money. A good person deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, no matter what they look like. And sometimes the most beautiful souls come in unexpected packages. The end of the story. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Make sure you drop your comment and share your thoughts with us. Thanks.